I think let me get it right. Melvin, Bradley, Matthias, Jerome, Cornelius, Leonardo Holmes. That's going on the shirt, by the way. I'm going to put that on the shirt. I think he woke up this morning and he was probably screaming, woo, woo. You know Brad Holmes was screaming because we beat the Dallas Cowboys. And after getting destroyed on Twitter last week by basement general managers, armchair general managers, couch general managers, Brad Holmes is probably feeling himself again. He probably feeling, not like that, but he feeling himself again, okay? Because the Lions did some. Al-Qadim Muhammad showed up. He got a career high sacks. And oh my God, it wasn't Twitter just going crazy on Thursday. Al-Qadim Muhammad leads the Detroit Lions in sacks. So what? So what? How consistent can he be? But I think that I think Melvin put the Lions PR up to this earlier today. You know, the NFL got stats for everything. Every time a play happened, it is a new stat. It's like, dog, what does the archive of stats look like? It's insane. I could only imagine the library of stats that the NFL, like, whose job is this? Whose job is this? Check this out. Lions fans, y'all gonna go crazy over this. Y'all gonna go absolutely crazy because we didn't need to go get a pass rush. It was already here. And obviously this is sarcasm, by the way, if you couldn't tell. All right. But I want y'all to check this out. This came from the Lions PR, and they put game records in. They put game records. All right. First of all, the photo hit hard. The photo hit hard. I can't deny that. Check this out. Coming from the Lions PR. Says Al-Qadim Muhammad and Aiden Hutchinson, Detroit's first duo to produce 8 sacks through the first 13 games of a season since 1988. Okay, Mike Coffer and Keith Ferguson. I guess that's where that came from. All right, so I'm gonna read that again. But the photo hit hard, though. I'm not gonna lie. Whoever put this together, they need a raise. The first duo to produce 8 sacks through the first 13 games of a season since 1988. Wow, I am so impressed. I'm so impressed right now. Unbelievable. I saw another stat somewhere that the Lions, it was all like Aiden has done these pressures and Al-Qadim Muhammad has done this and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, check this out. So, you know who got a mean pass rush? The Houston Texans. You know who going into week 14 had the only defensive line duo that had double-digit sacks? The Houston Texans. You know who stopped and stymied Patrick Mahomes again? The Houston Texans. So, while this is fantastic news, I'm excited. Yay. Give me a high five. That's how I feel right now. I hope that Bradley, Melvin, Matthias Jerome don't go back. And I hope the fans don't fall for it, bro. Because when we talked about this on Friday's show, Al-Qadim Muhammad needs to stay consistent. We need to see what he can do against the Rams. We need to see if Al-Qadim Muhammad don't sack Aaron Rodgers or Aiden Hutchinson for that matter. One of them two guys better get a sack. As a matter of fact, they both better sack. But we couldn't. Who did Al-Qadim Muhammad? Who did he sack? Joe Flacco? I don't remember. I would have to go look. But I mean, I get it. That's all I can do is this. That's the only thing you're going to get from me is this. We went through this before. We talked about it. James Houston. So in James Houston's year, okay, James didn't come alive until James only played 8 games. He had 7 sacks in 8 games or something like that. 8 sacks in 7 games. I can't remember what it was. But James Houston, like we've seen this before, bro. Like this is what this is what we hanging our hat on. Ooh, 8 sacks. 8 sacks, bro. Like this is where the first duo to produce 8 sacks through the first 13 games of the season since 1988. Like, is this really worth the graphic? I'm asking y'all to keep it a buck. Is it really worth the graphic? Okay. Now, again, I see some comments about PFF in the comment section. We cannot. Tell me this. Anybody that supports PFF, where do their numbers come from? At least with Next Gen Stats, you actually have a chip in the person's thingy and shoulder pads and you can actually, where does PFF, how do they get to their numbers? Can anybody tell me how does PFF come up with their numbers? What is their formula? How do we know? I mean, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. So for me, I think, and I talked about this on Friday's show, Al-Quadin Muhammad has earned himself a contract. I think that Brad will offer him one. I say 2-year deal, probably worth over $10 million. We gave Marcus Davenport a 1-year, $6.9 million. I think Al-Quadin Muhammad, who in his time in 1 year has more sacks than Marcus Davenport has had over the past 3. To me, there's no comparison. AQM greater than Marcus Davenport, who, by the way, has been back 2 games and you didn't even know, did you? Did you know? Did you know? So comparing those guys. And look, I'm happy for the dude. He earned himself. You go out there. He said during the celebration video, coaches challenged us. This is how you respond. So we will see if he can continue that. And y'all think I'm too easy on Hutch. Okay, Hutch got to step up too. How about that? Hutch got to step up too. And I'm telling you right now, there's going to be a friendly competition between these two gentlemen. Hutch does not like to lose in anything. You think he's led he led this team in sacks since he got here. He is not happy about this. It's not like a beef or nothing, but I'm saying as a guy that I know that he wants to earn it. And I'm sure he's hearing everybody like, he hasn't done anything since he got paid. I'm like, dog, y'all remember that last year his leg was hanging off his leg? His leg was hanging off his leg, bro. So anyway, I'm happy for Al-Quadin. I think he's earned himself a 2-year deal from Brad or maybe a decent sized payday. Anytime a 5th round pick, a 6th round pick is able to make an impact on a team, that's a really big deal for them. And that's how you make a name for yourself in the league. Hopefully, Ahmed Hassanin can do the same. But I think this is a little bit of an overreaction from the line. I mean, if this is a stat, then it's a stat. Like I said, graphic goes hard. But come on, man, you can't be disappearing for 4 games. So if Al-Quadin Muhammad if the history repeats itself, he done for the season. He good every 4 games. He show up every 4 games. So that's my thoughts, man. Look, I will say this. I've been right about the pass rush. I was right about James Houston. I was right when y'all was saying I was wrong. So I'm going to stand on my gut right now and say that I'm still right. I'm still right about Al-Quadin Muhammad. He is a great depth piece, but he is not the guy. To me, he's just a guy. Okay? That's just how I feel. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section.